Hello and welcome back to It's Just a Phase, the only podcast that self-destructs. I'm your host, Chris. Tick, tick, boom. Hi, how's it going? Welcome to episode 33, Dirty 3. Yeah, how's it going, guys? So let's see. Where did we last leave off? So I guess it's time to reveal which park we were in yesterday and the day before, and that was Capitol Reef. Or sorry, that's not true. I already told you about that one. It was Bryce Canyon, which is pretty nice. It was actually really nice, and it was nice to kind of not be fully in the desert, but like kind of be in the desert. So that was pretty cool. And we met these awesome two guys from Bavaria, Germany. It's one of the provinces, if you didn't know. It's kind of like states except cooler. So we met those guys, and we did some hikes, so that was pretty cool. Did a really, really intense hike yesterday morning. And then today we went off to our to the park we're at now. So it's pretty cool. And we're at this lovely little cabin. It's pretty nice, actually. And there's this really cool bird feeder that I'm looking at over here. This bird feeder. This. That's a thumbnail. It says Cowboy on it. I don't know if the bird's name is Cowboy, or the guy that put it there, his name is Cowboy, or if it's just for birds that are also cowboys. Do birds that are cowboys have little hats? Little 15 teaspoon hats? I don't know. It'd be pretty cool if they did. I'd love to have a little bird cowboy. I'd love to see that. I wouldn't want to be caught, standing in front of bird cowboy at high noon, but or I guess high 9 o'clock for them. But it's pretty cool. It's a nice little place. It's got some cool stuff going on. Some beautiful scenery. Pretty darn cool, huh? So yeah, it's a good day. Great day, actually. Lots of driving. The park that we're at now is crazy busy, so that's not entirely fun, but we got some good. I got a burrito for lunch, and that was great. It was really, really good, actually. And yeah, starting to work on the end of trip review presentation. It'll be fun. We gotta, the board of directors, they require it by law that I have to do that trip review. So we will. And yeah, we're starting to spread the net of the podcast. We got some should be able to highlight a friend of the show soon that does some pretty cool work out here in Utah. So that'd be pretty cool. We'll do a small mini, I don't think it'll be a mini episode, it might be a full episode. Probably one of the days that I'm traveling, where I'll record a little kind of interlude and we'll supercut him in. Great guy, phenomenal guy, and really kind of matches what we're looking for to make this podcast into. And still rocking the hat. Didn't lose it. Wasn't just renting it. I know you guys were saying I did not just rent it. I'm actually leasing it. I've got a 3-year contract. And then they'll kind of look at, my stats and figure out if they want to give me an extension that, resets the market for my position. Or if they're going to, trade me to another team where they give you white hats, or if they're going to, just say it's time for you to retire from the league. So we'll kind of see how how management feels about that. And yeah, we got some beautiful scenery, and the clouds are rolling in, so that's pretty cool. Just beautiful out here. I love it. And I'm probably gonna sit out here and see the stars tonight. I'd like to do that. And I'm gonna wake up early so we can get some hiking in. And then the day after that, we're off to our next park. So another quick stop, so you guys will get to know where I'm at real quick. And we potentially might throw something cool together tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know. You don't know. There's probably somebody that knows what I'm gonna do. The big man. I was not pointing at a big man on the ceiling. For those of you that are gullible, it says Gullible on the floor. But yeah, so we'll see kind of what trouble we get into tomorrow, and then we're gonna start to wrap up this trip, which is not gonna be fun, and then we'll get into a new rhythm, and hopefully we can get some cool episodes planned with some fun guests, and be able to make some magic happen with this podcast. Like there are some things that I'd like to highlight kind of in this world, and what's important and what's not so important, and I'd like for more people to be able to see it. So we're in that part of why we want to highlight the this one specific guy, friend of the show. So we want to bring everybody in. We want everybody to be a friend of the show, no matter what you like, what you don't like. If you think I'm crazy, if you think I'm stupid, if you think I'm funny, if you think I'm not, if you think I'm smart, whatever, we want to bring everybody in, and make this a place where we all recognize what's important in this world, and that's these kind of little moments, which is why we're gonna start to bring back the the squirrel. I didn't quite think about what my squirrel would be today. I'm gonna start to write it down so that I can give you a squirrel every day. But yeah, and it's really just like a good way to document this next phase of life that I'm going into, and yeah, so I'm excited. But yeah, you guys aren't very talkative today. I don't know why. I think my volume's probably too low. That's probably what it is. But yeah, that's the big stuff that's going on right now. We'll this is episode 33. Holy crap. 33. Yeah. That's crazy. This is the age I will be when the podcast is over. Isn't that interesting? That's actually, I will turn 33 the last day of this podcast. Huh. Isn't that interesting? That's crazy to think about, that over the last 10 days, which felt super long, that I did a podcast every day for each year that I will be doing this podcast. That's really interesting to think about, actually. Just to think about just like what went on the last 10 days, and then do 365 times that. Drop your predictions in the comments about what you think is going to happen in the next 10 years. You can't bet on Kelce. Can't do it. There's none of that. But if you want to figure out what's the craziest thing that I do, and they'll break it down by category. What's the craziest episode? What's the craziest life thing? Not gonna happen. We don't do any of that Kelce stuff here. But yeah, so that's the big stuff. That's what's going on right now, and I'm excited to have you guys along for this ride. And yeah, this was episode 33, Dirty 3, and I will catch you for tomorrow for episode 34. There are 3,616 episodes left. Goodbye.